So fire signs, did you know that this solar eclipse on Monday, April 8th is going to unlock your hunger for everything that you've ever wished for? Does that make sense? So we're going to do a tarot reading, and our subject here is protection and hunger. Now the protection is in reverse, and so what makes me think that you're going to be unlocking this hunger that you've been hiding away for so long is because you didn't think that your hunger was safe. You were wrong. Your hunger is probably the safest place you've ever been, the safest situation you've ever known, because what you're doing is you're locking away yourself, right? And I say this as someone with a Leo Sun, a Leo Venus, a Leo Mercury, and a Leo rising. Let's not throw in Chiron. So I get the hunger. I get it, absolutely. But hiding it away is not going to do you any good. So let's find out how this eclipse is going to affect you. So let's jump into it. Y'all, Fortitude, the Strength card, right off the bat. Followed by the Magician in reverse. Followed by the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let's jump into it as we are here. So let's talk about the Strength card. She's got a beautiful lion. We love it. It couldn't go better for fire signs, right? This is your strength. And your strength is your inner magic, right? You've been hiding your inner magic. You have been hiding your ferocity because you've been scared of showing your teeth, because you've been afraid of your own teeth. Why are you afraid of your own teeth? You're not going to bite yourself, and even if you are, you're going to heal. We've all bit our tongue. We've all bit our cheek, and you know what happens? It's annoying. It heals. The same thing happens whenever you bear your actual fangs in the real world. You adjust, other people adjust, we adapt to the new norm, and then we move on. And that event is going to take that burden off of your shoulders, right? We've got this cute little girl. She's been working so hard. She's been trying to grow this beautiful little flower garden, and homegirl is tired. She is taking a nap, right? It's exhausting, but we are relieving her of this duty. You think it's a duty that you owe to yourself and to others to keep your teeth hidden. And I'm going to tell you what my shaman told me a few years ago. And by a few years ago, I mean like 6 or 7 years ago. You are only hurting yourself when you do that. You are only hurting yourself when you hold yourself back to that full extent, because you're not fully accepting who you are and you're not fully exploring your potential. And then if it's hard for you to do things for yourself, let me tell you something else. You're lying to all the people around you. And that seems really extreme, but you are. You are not showing the truest version of yourself to other people. You are giving them a false version of yourself. And then once you finally do bare your fangs, it's going to be a surprise. They're not going to know that you had that kind of intensity and that you've actually been insulting yourself and insulting them and their capabilities by holding your teeth back. There is something about this solar eclipse that is really just going to unlock your ability to just go after it. I wonder what it is. Now, we all know that we have teeth. I'm speaking as a Leo. We have fangs, but a ram, you have those giant freaking horns. Whether you use them to fight or whether you use them for fun, they are powerful. And then Sagittarius, you have that honed eye for that arrow. You have that muscular back. You have those strong legs that help carry you forward. All fire signs are just full of this very raw sense of strength. And I think we've been holding it back for the sake of others. It's for ourselves because we're being chicken shit. Why are you being a chicken shit? Why? Also, if you think I'm being a little mean, please remind yourself that I'm calling myself out too in this. It's ridiculous. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Okay, so let's find out what the outcome of this is, because I'm nosy and I want to know. I hope you're nosy too. Okay, we have the King of Coins in reverse. We love this sweet little rabbit. Very sweet. We have the Nine of Coins in reverse. Okay, lots of pentacles. And then we have the 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups. Now, that seems a little sad, but I actually like this. Where's the Eight of Cups going to take us? I'm sorry, if you hear some sounds in the back, my border collie is activated because he had his dinner and he had a walk. So, oh, he knows I'm talking about him. Any border collie owners? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, we've got the Empress in reverse. That's where that's going to take us. Okay, so we're jumping into it again. So we're showing our teeth, we're, you know, bearing our horns and running to the fullest extent, where showing our strength is going to take us is going to be to a lot of emotional fulfillment, or more than likely a, sorry to say it, kind of a lack of emotional fulfillment. Does that make sense? So people have been used to the rabbit version of you, and like, rabbits are noble, they're intelligent, and they're easy to talk to. Lions are not as easy to talk to, right? They're just as noble, they're just as intelligent, but their visage is a little bit more scary. Nothing wrong with that. It just takes a braver audience to talk to a lion than it does a rabbit, right? Although, I don't know if you've ever been bit by like a rabbit or like a groundhog or a hamster. That shit hurts. So those people are dumb if they think that rabbits don't bite hard. That shit hurts. This is what happens when you have grandmas that live in the country in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas, and they have a pet groundhog for a while. I'm not going to stop her. Now, this is stability, right? This is stability. This is you, you know, having an inner wealth, health, and happiness. This is you having kind of like a nice, cushy situation. It's not really here to stay. That's okay. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is emotional self-fulfillment, and it takes wisdom to have that kind of emotional self-fulfillment. It takes wisdom to achieve your goals and your dreams. And I think you're realizing that while you thought you were where you wanted to be, now that you're more comfortable showing who you are, it's not as fulfilling as it once was. You're like, oh wait, that's what the old me wanted. That's what the pre-eclipse me wanted. That's not what the now wants. That's not who you are now. And that version of yourself, that's not what you want. So it's leading us to the Eight of Cups. It's leading us to longing for a new kingdom, to longing for a new situation, to wanting to stretch our wings, stretch our legs, and go somewhere else, right? And wherever that somewhere else is, it's going to be a place where we can be more of ourselves. It's going to be a place where you can start right off the bat as your fullest, most vibrant, most loud ass yapper self, because I'm a yapper. I know you're a yapper too. I don't know any fire signs that aren't yappers. And you know, maybe a lot of us are neurospicy if you're here watching, but also you're a yapper, and I know you are. It might take the right crowd. It might take a safe place, but boy, you can yap. Nothing wrong with that. Now, a place where you can be yourself authentically, show off all of your skills, and let's be real, if you're a fire sign, you are very serious about your loved ones. Take care of those loved ones. That's the Empress. That's the Empress right off the bat. And I know that this Empress is in reverse, but it feels like an absorption of her energy. It does not in any way, shape, or form feel like a rejection of her energy. So there is something about this eclipse that is going to unlock everything that you've hidden away. It's going to unlock your heat. It's going to unlock your hunger. And it's going to force you to show the world who you are, right? Now, not everybody can take that heat, and that's on them. That's not on you, because there's plenty of people out there who can take that heat. And what's going to happen is you can't be fake forever, right? Once you have just a little sliver of being authentic, you can't go backwards. That means you're going to realize how unhappy you are in your current situation. You're going to get the fuck out, and it's going to take you to somewhere where you can actually thrive. If this resonated, if it felt right, if you want more details, if you just want to see what else I have out there, you know where to find me. I have this really freaking cool journal that helps you find your divine self, become your divine self. I would love for you to check it out if you have any questions. You also know where to find me. It's the internet. You know. Okay, bye. Thanks.